Hey everybody, have you ever gotten that virus that just won't go away? You keep hitting delete and it says it can't delete it, or says the file name is being used and it can't delete it. Well, this video is going to show you how to get rid of that. And we're going to go into the task manager and we're going to look for the file name running in a process, and that's usually why it won't go away, because it's running and you have to turn that process off first.
Okay, you right click down on the taskbar down here, brings up your menu, go to task manager, and it shows you the applications that are running. What we're going to do is go to processes, click on image name, and you'll sort them in alphabetical order, and you're going to look for the one that was mentioned in the virus report. Usually at the end of when Avast finds a virus or whatever your program is, it'll show the file name, and the first you want to look for that file name in the list of processes that are running. So I don't happen to have any viruses in here, so I can't show you an actual virus file. If you don't see it in here, then it's not running. And if you find that file name, just highlight it and then click End Process. Okay, we're going to close that. The other is you go to your Start menu, click on Run, or the other shortcut is to hold down your Windows key and hit R. That'll bring up your Run menu.
Okay, you may or may not have found it in the task manager as running in a process. Now we're going to go into the regedit and we're going to turn it off so it can't auto start.
You want to type in regedit. Click OK or hit enter. This is going to bring up your registry editor. And as always, first thing you want to do before you do any editing is make sure my computer is highlighted. Go to File, Export, and give it a name like, I don't know, the date or whatever you want. Save it in My Documents or someplace where you'll remember, and that'll back up your entire registry, so if you make a mistake you can go back. Okay, what we're going to want to do is click on HKey Local Machine, Software, then we'll go down and find Microsoft, go down and find Windows, Current Version, and Run. And you want to make sure that the only thing you have in here is maybe Avast and a couple other things, but look for that virus file in here. And if you have a registry that doesn't have any information, it's just kind of a blank registry item, you want to definitely click on that, right click, and delete, and that'll take it out of your registry. Also look under the other run, look under Run Hidden. And you can pretty much tell what they are if you move over, maybe even go full screen, and you can drag these windows around so you can kind of look where the file's located. If it's located in a temporary folder, then it's definitely a virus. If it's normally to be local programs or username, local settings, temp, that's a virus. Because nothing that runs with your computer should be located in a temporary folder. So continue on with all the runs. Run once, run execute, run services. And make sure you don't have that virus name in there. And if you do, go ahead and delete it. Okay, we can exit out of regedit.
Okay, now we're going to go into msconfig and we're going to look for the virus or the program that's causing the virus, and we're going to turn it off in the msconfig so it can't start with Windows.
And go back into the run command and type in msconfig. Click OK. Go to your startup menu and look for that virus file in here. And once again, you can in XP you can turn everything off in here. You can move this window over so you can look at the registry string or the program string, so you know pretty much what it is. Like, this is my Avast antivirus, I'm going to leave that on. The other stuff I know I need, I'm going to leave that on. And once again, I don't have any viruses in here to show you, but sometimes you'll get it'll just be a box and it's checked and there's nothing here. That's definitely a virus. Look for that virus name in here or any other program that you know shouldn't be starting up with your computer. And click OK and then click Restart.
Okay, and this part's going to show you how to unregister the file name, whether it's after you've done the scan and it comes up with the file name and the virus. We're going to go in and unregister that file name, whether it's a DLL file or an execute file, and that way if it does try to start again, it won't know what program to use in the registry to open itself.
The other thing is you go to Start menu, Run, type in CMD. That'll bring up your command prompt window. Once you have the command box open, we're going to type in reg server regsvr 32 space / u space and the file name that you're looking for, dot whatever it is, whether it's DLL or exe dot whatever the virus file name is. Type it in here and hit enter, and that'll unregister the file from the registry, and then you should be able to delete it from there. You can close your command prompt window.
Most virus files like to hide in your system temporary folder and your user temporary folder, and this clean manager is going to show you how to empty that out.
And the other thing we're going to do is go to Start menu, Run, type in CLEAN MGR, that's your clean manager. Click OK, and then select your C drive and click OK again, and that will delete your temporary files, temporary internet files, and your recycle bin. Once that's done scanning, you want to make sure recycle bin is checked, temporary files. You don't want to compress your old files because it just makes a mess of your system. Click OK, yes to perform this action.
This final step is going to show you how to reveal hidden system folders and files and file names and the extensions like .execute, .dll, and it's also going to show you how to manually delete those file names. So it's not really depicted in this video, but if you have it's going to give you the basic idea of how to delete files manually, and you can go in and do a search for that file name and delete it.
The other thing we can do is right click my computer, go to Explore, Tools, Folder Options, click on the View tab, and put a check in Show Hidden Files and Folders, and take the check mark off of Show Known File Types. Click OK. If it looks like this when you go in, you have to click on next to my computer, next to C drive, local disk. It might look different or say a different name, but it's always going to be C drive. Let's open this up a little bit. Go to Documents and Settings, Username, Local Settings, click on the temp folder and highlight everything in the temp folder, right click and delete. Some files won't be able to delete them because you're being used. And you also want to go down to Windows, click on Temp, select one file, go to Edit, select all, right click and delete. Sometimes you can't delete the perflib files, so you have to bypass those and just delete some at a time until you get them all.
Okay, as always, I hope this helped, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.